Hey guys, so today we're going to look at this VTOMAN or VTOMAN. It's a 4250 amp jump starter. Also has a 160 psi air compressor. So basically when you get it, it's just going to come in your basic box with your tab. You're just going to open it, and it has a really nice hearing case with it. So I like this case. If you look at it, it's got the strap to carry it. It also has the Velcro on the front. Your unit itself weighs approximately, I'd say close to 10 pounds, 7 to 10 pounds, but it is also an air compressor, and that is why. When you look at it, it's got this nice sleek look to it, nice shiny design. You're going to notice right here that it is also a battery backup. So you see, here's your input. That's where you put your charger. Output, you can use it as a power bank or a battery backup. There's your light. You got to remember, here's the spot where you'll put in your hose to pump air into your car. And then here is QR code that you can use to download for support. So what else pieces we have inside of here? You will have for your air compressor part, you have all these different attachments, different hoses for different things. You'll even have the needle that you need to put air into footballs, basketballs, whatever you want to use. Here is the hose itself that you will use to pump up the tires, and we will show you how to do that. Here is the charge cord. It is a C to C charger. Right there, you'll see it. So you'll need either use a computer, or you'll need a power piece to plug into the wall that uses a C. But there's also a USB to C. So you have your choice of which one you want to use, a C to C or a B to C, a USB to C. And that looks like that's all that's in the package. The package itself has cardboard separator for these pieces to be separated from this. So when you're looking at the unit itself, like I said, you'll be able to plug your phone or your computer in right here. But you can also use this to plug it in to charge it this way. But then you can also use this to plug in your computer and or your phone to use it as a power bank or a battery backup. So the on-off switch is right here on the top, in the middle. And you'll see right here, you have your PSI for a car. If you decide you want to use a different one, there's another one for a car, bicycle, ball. So you just, and there's personal settings. So car, that's SUV, the first one was. SUV, car, bicycle, motorcycle, whatever. And a ball. And you can adjust your PSI here. It came about 75% charged. You also see the light switch. So you have, if you hold it, the light, very bright light. And it also has an emergency light. So if you need to flag someone down, you'll notice that there is an emergency light. And there's the flashing one again. And then the fourth one shuts it off. So as you're looking at your unit, you're going to look to the left-hand side. You will notice this says jumper cable. So you will open that, and you're going to notice this is where your jumper cable goes. There's only one way to put it in. You cannot put it in incorrectly. So when you put this in, you just slide it down into place. It's ready to go. So you're going to notice also you have a red and a black. The way it works on your car, you have a positive and a negative. The positive plus is red. So you're going to put the red to red right here. Depending on your car, you might have, like mine does, this has a jumper spot. So you put my black on my black, which is negative, my positive onto my positive, which is like this. Now the car is ready to jump. So I just go in, turn the key. So now I just hop in, turn the key, my car should be ready to jump. Just like that, I can jump my car. Just remove these as I jump the car. You may hear a clicking noise, and click, click, that's telling you that it's ready to jump. It's not anything bad. And then you just remove this. You'll notice that when I touch these together, as I was putting this on and off, there was no sparks, because the way this unit is set up, it protects you from anything like that happening. So you just close this up, remove these. It has anti-spark connection. So that means when these touch together, they're not going to spark. If you have regular jumper cables and you touch these together, you're going to spark because you're going to set up an arc flash. You're going to notice I showed you this when I jumped the car, red to red, black to black. I'm going to show you what happens if you do these incorrectly. So it's going to tell you right here on your unit, you have these backwards. It's going to tell you, hey, these are reversed. These are not correct. Red means no, you don't have this hooked up right. So you can hook these up wrong, but this is going to tell you that you have it wrong. So what you need to do, you'll switch them back. Did not show you this one first time I jumped the car. I want to make sure I show you now. This will tell you when you have it correct. Okay, it says, okay, first time I showed you I had red to black and black to red. That was incorrect. It was reversed. Now I have correct. So I have red to red and black to black. So this unit will also tell you if you have these hooked up incorrectly. It's going to say, hey, you don't have these correctly. Or if you do have them correctly, it's going to tell you that you do. If you have a dead cell, for some reason your battery is completely dead, that's the boost button. You're going to hit your boost. It's going to give you the surge you need to start your car. And you also have the feature on this of the no spark connection. So these are extra things that are held into this that make this unit also special. You unhook it, you see no spark because it's not providing any power. So that's a nice feature as well. So now I just take this piece, I turn it clockwise, put it on, so I get it tight, right there. So now I see I have 0 PSI because it's not attached. Now in order to attach one of these, in case you don't know, this has to be open. This allows this to slide on, and you'll flip this closed to lock it in place. If you slide it on like this and do not lock this, you're just releasing your air, you're not putting anything in it. So you will remove your cap from your tire. Now when I attach this and I flip this closed, it tells you my PSI in this is 34. It should be on this car about 33, so it's slightly high. If I want to release some air, I just go like that and it released. So now I know that I need 33 pounds, so I got 32. So I'm just going to adjust this down to 33 and I'm going to turn it on. Now I have 33 PSI. I turn it off. Then I just push the button. Flip this up and pull it off. Do not try to pull this off while it's like that because it's locked. You don't want to mess up the locking mechanism. You just pull this up and slide it off. When you're putting it on, you slide it on, flip this closed. Put your cap back on so that you don't accidentally release your air. So now you'll notice it says 0 again because it's not attached. The nice thing about this, it tells you what the PSI is on your car. When you open your car door, most cars have a label on the inside. We will show you that as well. Right inside your door here, it should tell you what your tire pressure should be. You go by this label, it'll tell you what your tire pressure should be. If you have modified tires on original, like bigger tires or smaller tires, you need to know what size that is. But if you have the original settings, you just use this. You will set this to whatever it says it was. In my case, it's going to be 33. And then you saw I had 34. I let it down to 32 so I could turn it on and let you see how it works. So you see the 10 built-in smart safety protections. You got your overcharge protection, overcurrent protection, short circuit protection, reverse polarity protection. That's the one where I showed you where I hooked them up. It's got the AI software protection to save your car, high and low temp protection, spark proof, we showed you that as well, over voltage protection, overload protection, and your reverse charge protection. We showed you as we hooked it up. Basically, the unit itself will tell you if they're backwards or not, but it has several features to protect your car to keep it from being damaged. So you'll do notice when you look at this does have an 18-month limited warranty. It has a lifetime technical service, and then you have customer support if you need them. Even when you're using a jumper, there is a boost function that if for some reason it's not jumping, you can push the boost button. For us, we hooked it up, showed it to you. We didn't need to use the boost button, but it is there if you need it. So you just hit that button to boost it. Just be careful. Make sure you have these wired correctly when you do that, because if you have them backwards, you could accidentally do something bad to your car. Do not submerge this in water. It's made to be wiped down, not submerged. And definitely good unit. So here you see we have the unit again. We're going to show you the power bank feature. So basically, I'm going to take the USB to C, plug it in when it says output. Then I will plug it into my phone. See my phone right there. It's almost full, but we can plug it in. And then when you turn the unit on, you see right there it starts charging. It shows it charging. So this can be used as a power bank or battery backup as well. So you have a light, you have an air pump, you have the jumper feature, and you have the battery backup or charger. So it's really cool features. I like a lot of the things to do with it. The unit itself, you're going to have, you'll see that it's on. The on-off button is right here. Your rotation button to pick different features is right here. You have your light here. When you're doing your PSI, it's right here to adjust it. You just hold the button in to turn it off. Now, when you turn your charger on to use it as a charger unit or a battery backup, you just hook it up to the output, hook it up to your phone, you turn it back on, and it will start charging. If it's not on, it did not charge. You just on the button, no big deal. It jumped the car right away when we used the jumper feature. The unit's very sturdily made, has quite a few ports on the side to keep it cool. It weighs about 10 pounds, but it has a lot of features. I like the light on the top. I really like the red emergency light. So if you're ever out somewhere, let's say your car broke down, you can use that red light to either flag somebody down or mark that your car is there. It's right here on the top. So it's a white light if you want to use it as a flashlight. It's a red light if you need to use it as an emergency light. You have the battery backup feature. You have the ability to jump your car. You have the pump. The pump is nice because you can set it to whatever PSI your car is at, and you can see where you're at when you start, and it'll tell you when you reach your magic number. Overall, this is a really good unit. I like it. We're going to put the link for this in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. If you're looking for a multi-function unit, this is be a really great one for you. Highly recommend this. It's a VTOMAN or VTOMAN. 4250 amp, 160 PSI unit.